Guardians, what is going on, guys? Your boy Sly here, and I'm back in the world of Destiny with our weekly reset guide. Now, I don't know about you all, but I was seriously looking forward to some Destiny material at the Sony press conference at E3 last night, but as I'm sure you all seen, none was to be found. Now, I did see an interview from YouTube, but it was full of stuff that we already knew. So, looks like we're going to have to wait for another reveal stream, maybe Bungie Day or perhaps Gamescom, to get another sneak peek at what's to come, and this is why they had a reveal so close to E3. They were not included in the Sony press conference this year. Either way, we have the weekly updates to pray towards, and hopefully we'll see some more awesomeness coming from there. But right now, let's get on to this guide. So I hope everyone has been enjoying this E3, the best 3-day event in gaming. And not only that, but the biggest celebration of gaming on the planet. Tons of news, tons of leaks, and a lot to look forward to as the year moves on. But anyways, before we drop into this reset guide, did y'all hear about this upcoming weapon balance? I'll post a video about it later today, but you can check it out on the Bungie website. The link is in the description box below. Give it a look. My baby, the Soul Stealer, and its counterparts, the Arminius D and Doctrine of Passing, are getting a pretty big nerf. 6% damage reduction. Hawk Moon is once again getting a little less lethal, and the only good changes are to legendary hand cannons. Once again, I'll have all of this up in full detail later today. But let's get started, guys. It is freshly 5 a.m. here in North Carolina, and we're going to start our morning by checking out Shaxx and his bounties. So, let's take a look, guys. First up, we have Individual Achievement. Bet you didn't see that coming, huh? Complete Crucible matches with an individual score of 1,500 points, and you need to do this twice. Next up, Making an Impact. Win 7 matches. Crucible Combat is up next. You need to win 1 game in 3 different game types. Control, Clash, and then Rift. Next, we have Featured Matches. Earn 5 points in any Crucible game featured in orbit. Wins are worth 3, losses are worth 1. And then finally, we have my least favorite, Rifles and Cannons. Defeat 10 Guardians with each primary weapon type. 10 Auto Rifle, 10 Hand Cannon, 10 Pulse, and then finally 10 Scout. And then all this crap, you turn it in, boom, 335 love, heading your way. Now, this is usually about the time we'd head over to New Monarchy or Dead Orbit so we can go deposit this week's Hall of Wormspore, but sorry guys, it's not happening this week. Vendors aren't accepting Wormspore for rep this week. It's mostly Relic Iron, and since I forgot to deposit my Raid Haul this week, I'll just have to sit on all this stuff for another few weeks until Dead Orbit or New Monarchy decides to open back up. Alright, well, we're done here. Let's head over to the Reef. The Reef. Beautiful, beautiful memories. House of Wolves memories. Let's hope this upcoming DLC can keep that same vibe, but with better storytelling. Alright, well, first up, we're going to check out the beautiful alien, Madame Petra, and see her bounties for this week. First up, we have our weekly wanted bounty, and this time it is Darnu, Horn of Orcs. He is on the chopping block. Next, we have killed 12 consumed or named Fallen, Hive, Vex, or Cabal on Venus. And then finally, snipe 100 taken in the Dome, and you, my friend, are done. Next, we're going to go pick up our Guardian gift bag and see what Varix has for us this week. As usual, we're going to start with the bounties. First up, we have Light Show. With your fire team, generate 100 orbs in the Prison of Elders or the Challenge of Elders. Kill them back is next, and all you have to do is shoot stuff in PoE or the challenge. Doesn't say how many, but you'll know when it's done. And finally, close still counts. Use grenades to kill enemies in level 41 PoE or the challenge. Alright, well, last week's bonus modifier was precision kills, which is probably my favorite, and this week's we're back to melee kills, guys. Definitely the easiest out of them all. So while we're here, let's go ahead and check out the rest of the modifiers for the Challenge of Elders, and of course, you already know it's melee kills, but the other modifiers this week are fresh troops. Enemy squads have been fortified with additional reinforcements, which is good, guys. More things to punch means more score. However, this next one, me no likey. Trickle, ability recharge is non-existent. So, you do have a few options here, guys. Defender with the perk that makes orbs when you melee kill an enemy, and those orbs can cool down your teammates' melee charges if spec'd correctly. You can do Fast Twitch on a Hunter. It's not that big of a difference, but it does make a difference. And then Energy Drain on a Warlock is also a good idea. But my favorite is the Titan Striker. They have an awesome melee attack that has a chance to reset immediately if you kill something with your melee, and a lot of times you can chain 5 to 6 back to back, so that definitely helps out a lot. Alright Guardians, well while we're up here in orbit, let's check out the weeklies. We're going to start off with the Crucible. First up, our secondary weekly playlist is Inferno 3v3. This is a mix between Inferno Skirmish, Salvage, and Elimination, like I said, all in Inferno style. Then we have our main weekly playlist for the Crucible, and that is Inferno 6v6, a double Inferno week, y'all. Anyways, this takes Rift out of the equation, and it's a mix-up between Inferno Control and Inferno Clash. As you can see, this is also where you get your second Sterling Treasure Box, as well as those beautiful Legendary Marks. Finally, Osiris is taking a nap for a few days, and Elimination is in its place until Trials wakes up Friday morning. Alright, well time to check out this week's Nightfall. As usual, we start out with the modifiers, and to greet us, our buddy Epic is up first. What's up, buddy? Highly aggressive enemies, we got you, dude. Fresh troops is up next. Enemy squads have been fortified with additional reinforcements. Next, we have match game. I hate this one. Enemy shields are resistant to all unmatched elemental damage. Airborne is next. Players deal more damage while in the air. And then finally, catapult. Grenade recharge rate is greatly increased. Piece of cake, right? Well, kinda. Let's check it out and you'll see why.
Guardian, we've picked up a high-gain transmission. Origin point is somewhere along the coast, near the Cosmodrome.
Oh yeah, our buddy Raspy's got a job for us, and yes, I did check the beginning and it is definitely taken. So, captains have solar shields, wizards have void. Make sure some of you are rocking solar and void so you can get rid of both of them fairly quickly. Taken sucks on this part, as we are all aware of, so be careful guys and good luck. Well, that is all that's left, so we're heading out to the Dreadnought. First things first, we're going to King's Fall. This week lands right in the middle of the rotation, and that means Golgi is our challenger this week. 335 arm, boots, and chests are awaiting your body, so don't let it down. Alright, well let's head into the depths of the Dreadnought and take a look at the Court of Oryx. This week's Tier 3 boss is Kagor, the easiest boss out of them all by far. Shoot the eyes to gain a buff, use that buff against the ogre, and then when the ogre's down, sword the wizard till it is gone. Boom, dunzo. Speaking of dunzo, we are dunzo. That's all she wrote this week, Guardians. I expect to hear more about the expansion this Thursday, especially dates on reveal streams, guest players, stuff like that. So, look forward to that, and that's pretty much all I can think about, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching and for allowing the smaller YouTuber a place in your life. If you want to stay up to date on everything Destiny, The Division, and new content popping out all of the time, Twitter is the best place to do so, y'all. Follow @SlyNation and stay in the know wherever you go. I'm out, guys. As usual, watch out for more vids on the way soon, but until then, this is your boy Sly. Done, gone, out.
Ammo inbound. Zone B secure.